Oh God. He is my ex-husband. If we never had a child, when I even mention his name, I don't hate him, but I have just erased him from the chapters of my life. Well, you're asking me why did we the reason we went to do that barbecue, like I always say in every video, we were going through the pandemic and we were trying to do all we can to make our children feel okay because school, daycare, everywhere were closed, and we were trying to keep our sanity. We were just trying to manage the whole pandemic chaos. So wherever we go, this man just keep following me around. This man had a choice to go to his family and stay there and do whatever he wants to do. The child is with me for my week, but wherever we go, he's just behind me. I think he had the thought of thinking that I was going to go back to him. He even said that because when he found out that I wasn't going back to him anymore, that's when he filed in for divorce. Unknown to me, I wasn't even served divorce paper until 2 days to the hearing. Nobody served me. God just told me, go to the court to see what's going on because you can't trust this person. Because I don't trust him, that's why I just went to the court to see what's going on. And when I went to the court, I found out that, well, there was a divorce. But I'm not talking about the divorce. I'm answering the question that you asked me, why was he all in our project? And why was he all in the videos? And why was he all about following us around? We were not together, we're not in a relationship. I think a narcissist is a person who wants to own and have credit for everything other people does. Or maybe because he married me, because he always tells me, oh, I marry you, brother, can I give you a good life? So his perspective was like, oh, it was. So I asked him one question. Now, was there a marriage or was this a charity thing? Because when you marry a person, you marry a person. It doesn't matter how much you have. If you feel like you have too much money, why did you marry somebody that don't have no money? Why did you not bring prenups if you were so this insecure about your finances? And I did not take 1 cent from you. So I think he was just trying to show off, like, oh, maybe if I'm in her space every day, she'll come back to me. Or maybe if I'm in her space every day, no man will be able to come around her because since she leaves me, then no man needs to be with her. I think it was not like being there for our son. It was a more deeper, ulterior motives that he had. For me, I just have this clear heart. I don't have no problem. So for me, I just like living the day. I don't have no problem because I know I'm not going back to him. I'm not worried about that. I'm more focused on how I can make my son feel okay and not be like infected from any coronavirus. So I was doing all I can. My focus on more about my son, my sister, and her children. I had no time for him. Like he was there, he was not. His presence, his absence, his life, his death means nothing to me. So I wasn't thinking that way. But as we begin to go over all these videos, like you're asking me this question, as we begin to go over the clips and looking at the things that happen after the recordings of all these videos, now I'm putting things into perspective and seeing that, I see why he was always there. Because he was like, I don't want this girl to be successful or my name being on her success. So I will do everything I can do to be in the situation, to get the credit. And here's the thing, you do that to a person who does not believe in God. You do that to the person who does not have a spiritual covering. You can't do that to a person who is a child of God. Because you see, God, he does not share his glory with no man, nor his presence with any idol or shrine. No. So anything that will not bring glory to God's name, God will not permit that thing to happen in the life of his children. Now get me right, in the life of his children, the Bible says, as to many as believe in God and Jesus, then God gave us the power to become the sons of God. Now some people will do all they can, but to do the glory thing, but that glory is not for God, it's for the devil. Those who are not in Christ, those who are not in God, whatsoever they do, and they feel that there's a glory, yeah, there's a glory. There's all kinds of glory, but that glory does not belong to God. It belongs to the devil. But God's own glory that he will not share with no man or Adam, he will not share with no man or Adam. So anyone who wants to stand as a God in the life of God's people, all will eliminate you. That is why we never got along. No matter how many parks we went to, no matter how many barbecue we did, it just, at the end of the day, we just never get along, because God will not allow his glory to be taken by a man. You brought me from Africa, yeah, that millions of people went to different countries and brought the spices here. You're not the first person. So if you need a trophy, go to the Ghanaian government to give you a trophy. You know what I mean? Like, go to the immigration to give you a trophy. Not me. You can't, just because you brought me here doesn't give you no right to say you have the keys of my life, or you have my life in this bottle. You can either you open the bottle and my life go away, or you close the bottle and my life stay there, or you can control my life. He's controlling. So if you're insecure, that's your own personal problem. You have to go find a psychiatrist, yeah, and work on that. But you can't keep, reflecting your insecurity on other people. So as I look back at the series, I begin to say, I see. I think he thought I was just this ordinary African that don't have IQ, brain, and thinking faculty. And when he realized I was more than what he thought I was, then he said, I'll do everything to dim her light. But who can dim light? Light and darkness has nothing in common. As long as they mean, darkness must bow. So him going around in everything we were doing, it's not him and I was doing this whole recording. No. If you watch the series really well, my sister and myself and my other sister in the States and my business partner, I call a meeting so that we all can do this filming based on each individual personalities and whatever that was going into their life. They did not agree to go further. I took the opportunity to record every scenario. Who was there or who was not there. Like, I decided to move forward because I'm a Taurus. I'm determined. I'm straightforward. I'm resilient. That's how we were able to come to this far. Today, I just record. I use my phone to do this recording. I had to buy 2 phones. So at the end of the day, I'm saying like, he wasn't part of the production. He wasn't part of the meeting. He wasn't part of anything. He just forced himself into the gallery to gain credit for something that he has never done. He's a big, renowned narcissist. He's a renowned narcissist to the extent that he will go on social media and comment on my posts. It is because of me you look this way. And it is because of me you're smiling. It's because of me you have a good life. And that does not sit down well with God. So his judgment is in the hands of God, not me. I don't have time. I'm just living my life every day. I thank God that I go through the tough time, because the tough times, they made me just content and strong and solid. So the wind can come, the rain can come, the storm can come, the sun can come and shine on me. I'm just there. I'm just like a rock. None of these things can move me. So to your question, why was he all in the video? That is the primary reason why he was all in the video. It wasn't because of co-parenting, because sometimes I will ask him not to come. The fact that he will not be in the recording, he will start trying to file in for full custody for the child. He will start going to court. He will start calling the cops. He will start doing all kinds of things. So he wasn't there for co-parenting. I was just doing the co-parenting of being cooperative for the sake of my son. So I was sacrificing my feelings for my son. He wasn't there. He was there for different ulterior dark motives. Because I remember when we were in Africa, when my friends would come over, we have the culture where we all eat together in this big round bowl of food. That's our culture. I don't know about other people, but we do that. And this man will be taking pictures of us eating. And we'll be like, okay, maybe he has not seen people eat this way. But no, in our presence, he will call his family in Canada and he will send the picture through social media, sorry. And then he will call his family in Canada and he will be like, oh, see all these people? They're here for food. They don't have food they don't have food at their houses. I'm feeding 7 Africans. He's not feeding 7 Africans. These are my people. Can you see I'm skinny? I'm not a big eater for those who know me. So I am encouraged to eat when I'm eating along with my friends because that's how we grew up. That's our culture. We love it. It's not a problem. In Africa. So when I want to really eat, I call my friends and say, come here guys, come let's eat, and we're all eating. And I go to the house and we eat too. So when I go to the house, does that mean that their husband should say that he's feeding me? So this man has just, I don't know, he has some problem. He needs help or he's going to die with that problem. I can't help him. So